Right, this is the video from the cam on the front of the lying bastard Nigel Oxley from Marston's Bailiffs, who said that he never went and bashed on the door, he never went and shouted through the letterbox, and he didn't tell the lady in question lies about the fines and stuff that he said were court fines, but really they were Marston's charges. But here we go, have a look. Now, as you notice there, he waited for me to be driven away by the police. Snidey little bastard.
No, we'll just go to your lounge window. I'll talk to you through the window, please. Look, don't open the window, just look through the window and I'll explain the situation. What I'm asking you to do is let me explain what this file is about on the lounge window. Don't open it, just look through the window. Will you do that for me? My apologies.
Right, did you notice the so-called warrant that he had? It was all Marston's letter-headed paper. No court, no nothing, just Marston's letter-headed paper.
Right, can you hear me okay? Look, I know you paid the fine. I know you've done that, but...
Right, did you hear his words? I know you have paid the fine. So really, he had no standing to come into that address because the principal sum had been paid. Right? But as you listen to it now, he tries to blag Marianne that what he was there for was more court fines. But really, he was there for Marston's own fees, which at the end of the day he had no chance of getting, and he never did get.
I can't. Can you just open that a little bit? I'm not going to come in, I can't hear you. Listen, I can only just about hear. So you paid the original balance, yeah? Got the original balance, but you paid it after that date. You see, because you paid it here and here, it was after that letter, yeah? Yeah. The letter you were sent these are court fees, they're not Marston fees.
Right, did you hear that? These are court fees, not Marston fees. You wouldn't happen to be telling more lies, would you, Mr. Oxley?
Letter there was £75. Alright, so here's the situation. You get sent the letter, yeah? Then you paid the fine. But because you paid it after the letter, you were still liable for that amount of money, yeah? Because you didn't pay that amount of money, they had it, which is here, alright? So this is not an amount I've made up or anything, this is court costs. So the warrant is issued by the magistrate's court.
Did you hear that? Right? It was issued by the magistrate's court. Well, where's the fucking warrant, you lying bastard? You're a liar. There was all Marston's fees.
£110, which is that letter test that they sent you, and because you didn't pay it, it's that one. That's what the warrant is issued for. I said, listen then. No, listen. No, listen. Have you still got that card? Right. What you need to do, the principle of it, what's out of it, but you'll give you a chance, some time, to contact the court. I'm going to give you a number. I know that the court number, this is your proper number. Right? This number here is your client reference number. You need to...
Now, he's just trying to give her a court reference number, right? This is where I keep saying the bailiffs and the courts are colluding together to basically get money out of people. You phone up the court and read off this number and they say to you, oh no, it's with Marston's, this is a Marston's number, and you say to them, well, have I been a court? And they say, oh no, that's Marston's fees, but you've got to pay it. You've got to pay their fees. Do you know what I mean? Conning bastards.
Norfolk, which would be probably Norwich now, I reckon. Now, I don't know anything about these cards. Never done. But I'm guessing that if they go into a machine, and for whatever reason they don't work, it's got to be registered. The machines must register something, just like a bank machine, aren't they, I guess. If that's the case, you probably get a good excuse to get it withdrawn. I don't know. I can't. I'm not going to say you have, I'm not going to say you haven't. But my knowledge of those machines is they must be registered, but that card was carried out. It's a fair assumption to make, isn't it? Listen, you can only try. If you can't, you're liable for it. If you can prove it, go your way. Easy as. Can't be no fairer than that. Right.
I can't be fairer than that. Not that you've just got a man arrested, chucked in a cell for 10 hours, right? That you are a lying bastard. You made a false allegation that I had assaulted you. And you've tried to come across you're being a nice man, you vile bastard. noticed all these courts warrants what he's got? Look at the letterhead. Do you know what I mean? All Marstons. No court. All Marstons.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you something. Listen, I'm going to give you 7 days to get this organised. I can't do any further than that with you, man. Alright? If it's not recurring in 7 days, I'm going to have to come back for this £310. Alright? But give him a shout. Have you got some...
Right, I'm going to cut it off there because he starts asking personal questions. Have you got mental illnesses? Have you this? Have you that? You know what I mean? Trying to fucking get her to spill shit. And at the end of the day, he uses personal names, personal bits and pieces, so I'm not going to obviously show that. But what can I say, people? At the end of the day, right, they run away, right? He never ever come back to the house, asked him for these fees, because obviously I'd shown them up to being corrupt, dirty, stinking bastards, so they never ever come back. So, end of story, as far as I'm concerned. But I still say you're a lying bastard, Mr. Nigel Oxley of Marston's Bailiffs. And your corrupt company. Vile.